Hello, and welcome to The Slow Burn. I'm Dr. Elena Brooks, your AI-generated guide, and this is the official show of Paper and Wax, a space where we embrace the art of slowing down and finding meaning in life's simple pleasures. Today, we're exploring a refreshing and compassionate approach to personal growth that's quietly taking root: soft goals. Unlike rigid resolutions or 5-year plans that demand constant output and performance, soft goals offer something gentler, goals that evolve with you, not against you. So in today's episode, we'll talk about what soft goals really are, why they're resonating so deeply right now, and how you can begin to work with them in your own life for more peace, presence, and sustainable progress. Let's get into it.
The slow burn.
Soft goals represent a powerful shift from achievement for achievement's sake to something more intentional and connected. A soft goal isn't run a marathon by June. It might be reconnect with movement in a joyful way. It's not about lowering the bar, it's about changing the measure. Instead of asking, "Did I hit the target?" you start asking, "How did this feel? Did this nourish me?" Research supports this. A 2023 Gallup study showed that 59% of U.S. adults set goals around emotional wellness and self-care, with particular focus on things like rest, relationships, and mental health. That reflects a major cultural shift, from hard outcomes to soft, values-based intentions. So, why now? We're living in a time of chronic uncertainty. The pandemic blurred our plans. Economic pressure changed how we approach time and work. And in this swirl, many of us realized something. We were setting goals based on external validation, not internal truth. That realization is creating space for a different kind of ambition, not the kind you blast on LinkedIn, the quiet kind, the kind that whispers, "I want to feel more alive. I want my days to feel like mine again. Or I want to trust myself." And here's the thing, this isn't just poetic thinking. Psychologists call it self-determined motivation, the idea that we're more likely to succeed at something when it aligns with our internal values. It's been shown to improve follow-through, satisfaction, and well-being. One leading voice in this area is Dr. B.J. Fogg, a behavior scientist at Stanford University. He popularized the tiny habits method, which encourages people to focus on small identity-based behaviors like flossing just one tooth or doing 2 minutes of stretching, instead of massive overhauls. The key is momentum without pressure. I've found this true in my own rituals. Every season, I ask myself a simple question in my journal. This season, I'm curious about, that's it. Not what do I need to fix, or how can I get ahead? Just curiosity. One spring, I wrote softness. That led to fewer alarms, more nature walks, and a deeper trust in my own pace. Now here's something fun. The rise of soft goals isn't limited to journaling or emotional growth. We're seeing it pop up in fitness trends too. One example? The emergence of soft fitness. This includes low-impact, mindful movement like Pilates, stretching, or walking meditations. In 2025, the advertiser reported that soft fitness was gaining popularity due to its emotional and physical benefits: less injury, more enjoyment, and better long-term consistency. Even celebrities are shifting toward gentler approaches to growth. Emma Watson, for instance, has spoken about turning away from traditional productivity frameworks in favor of what she calls internal exploration. She once said in a British Vogue interview, "I've been doing a lot of reading and reflecting. It's about finding ways to feel whole without the pressure to be perfect." Gisele Bündchen, too, shifted her approach to health and life after stepping back from modeling. In interviews and in her book Lessons, she describes moving away from high-pressure expectations toward daily rituals that include meditation, journaling, and reconnecting with nature, saying that balance became more important than achievement. So, how do you start setting soft goals? Here are a few invitations, not instructions. Start with how you want to feel. Maybe it's grounded, lighthearted, connected. Let that be your compass. Think in seasons, not checklists. Ask yourself, what does this time in my life call for? Choose a word or phrase, not a number. Create more calm is just as powerful, maybe more so than meditate 20 minutes every day. Replace tracking with reflection. Instead of, did I do it right? Ask, how did I care for myself this week? Let me tell you about Lena, a fictional but familiar character based on many stories I've heard. Lena's in her 40s, juggling a high-pressure job, 2 kids, and a persistent feeling that she's lost touch with herself. In the past, she'd launch into 30-day challenges, stack her planner with routines, and still feel like she was falling short. This time, she tries something different. Her only goal? Reclaim joy in small ways. That goal leads her to sign up for a watercolor class. She makes soup from scratch on Sundays. She deletes her calorie tracking app. And gradually, she doesn't just do life differently, she feels different. That's the beauty of soft goals. They don't ask you to become a better version of yourself. They ask you to return to yourself. So here's your invitation. This week, set one soft goal, just one. Let it be something like, I want to feel more wonder this season. I want to say no more often and not feel guilty. I'm curious what happens when I slow down. Subscriptions are available in 3-month, 6-month, or 1-year options. And don't forget, use the code FIRSTSTEP20 for 20% off your first subscription. Until next time, I'm Dr. Elena Brooks. Be gentle with yourself. You're allowed to grow slowly.